This is the weekly astrology for January 25th, 2016. Alas, Mercury stations direct this week to begin our week. Not many people enjoy the Mercury retrograde period, but that is logic that is somewhat flawed. Yes, things sometimes go wonky during the retrograde, but more often than not, the retrograde is an opportunity to pause and reflect, reconsider, or reevaluate our options. How many of us have come to a conclusion only to pause for a bit and then alter our direction? Many of us are thankful for that brief moment of reflection. It's the pause that reflects. That is the essence of Mercury retrograde, pause and reflect. Typically, it is at such a time that mistakes are made, and that is how Mercury gets the bad rap. The station of a planet is when they are literally stationary. At that time, the influence is greater and events are precipitated by a reversal of course. The common approach to this coming period is what is known as the shadow period, or the return trip of Mercury over the same degrees over that he just traversed. Many astrologers still suggest you pay heed to the shadow, but the most logical stance is to rethink all that has come your way and use that as a second glance as an opportunity to alter or correct your course. Pretty logical. This may be the most auspicious time to do all of the above. As Mercury aligns with Pluto in Capricorn, the time for action is clear. Pluto serves as the great transformer after all, so when reconsidering our past, how perfect is it that Pluto aligns us to take a longer view and take steps towards doing the right thing? Together, Pluto and Mercury spawn a conversation that has depth and meaning. No trivial conversations happen under this influence. And with that in mind, this alignment provides us with an opportunity to set in place steps that have a long-term impact. Future looking is a wise venture, since it provides us with a chance to correct that which we may have been ill-appropriate, ill-conceived, or rashly agreed upon. Over the coming days, leading into next week, we'll see the presence of Venus at this same degree. With Venus involved, we can look to our corrections and realignments as necessary steps towards finding the right solution. This may be when we glance backwards and see that the steps we took were vital and necessary moments in the swinging of the pendulum, as the great wheel turns. Listen each week to Turning of the Wheel on podcast, iTunes on podcast. I've got great guests, interesting topics, information that you can always use. Also, I encourage you to turn into my television show, turningofthewheel.tv, for educational videos about astrology. And I'm on Facebook, I'm on Twitter, I'm on YouTube. If you want to book a reading, I encourage you to do that. I've got a brand new booking service, which is fabulous. 978-393-1036, or get to it from my website, and sign up for my newsletter. Every Sunday afternoon it comes out and has the week to come for you. Always read your rising sign and your sun sign together. You'll get 85% accuracy. And I'll talk to you all next week. Take care.